2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And here in the middle of winter, some teams feeling the cold in the power rankings. Others remaining hot. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And when I look at the Clippers, they've come into this season with purpose, blocking out all the distractions, all the naysayers, looking like the contender we thought they'd be.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thank you very much. We know Rudy Gobert is ultra competitive, but he knows it's not about winning his individual matchup. He said, it's a 5-on-5 game, a team concept. That's always been my mindset. Obviously, I take pride in being the best defensive player in this league, but I play to win. That's my focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for the Clippers, we've got Patrick Beverley. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now Beverley. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Leonard with the steal. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
On offense, here are the Jazz. 4-point game. Down low, here's Bogdanovic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and how Bogdanovic keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Beverley. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Beverley.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Clarkson against George. Clarkson passes to Conley. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out left to the wing. Here's Beverley. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Clarkson. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And it goes down 2 points. Leonard's got 6.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Conley kicks to Clarkson from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Here's Ingles, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Shot clock at 6. Ingles against Ibaka. And that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles leading by 5. Leonard looking around. Inside. And the jam by Nicholas Batum.
Now, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Changes up, and it's good on the layup. Leonard's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
How about we check the numbers for Paul George?
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Portland. That's tipped, stolen by George. And now the fast break, George with the ball. Now the pass to Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You got to respect how under control Bogdanovich is. When he's penetrating quickly inside, he makes the D hit him on the way up.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
First one falls for him.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. And both free throws good for Paul George. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Clarkson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. That one misses.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Moves back up. A shot by Batum, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
Here's Beverly. Derek Favors making his last shot. Batum dishes to George. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Los Angeles with another miss. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Beverly, the pass to Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Nicolas Batum taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Reggie Jackson's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Both free throws good from Batum. Jazz trail by 7. O'Neal passes to Niang. There's the dish to Favors. And the shot is good. 6 points for Derek Favors.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Conley. 26 points for him last game against Portland.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Here's Niang. 6 on the shot clock. Favors can't get it to go.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Batum finds Jackson, and here is Zubac. Here's Morris. Outside Jackson. Over Harrison. Offensive rebound. Poked loose, stolen by O'Neal. To the inside, Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
And that one falls for Williams.
A three-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Here's Harrison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's O'Neal. Favors trying to break free.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Count it. Good. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Harrison passes to Azubuike. Here's Niang, covered by Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 1:50 left in the first. And here's Jackson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. From deep, Williams. Rebound, Utah.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Niang passes to Azubuike. Down low. And that one's good, Harrison.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Clippers, number one.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
That free throw good from Harrison. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson misses. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harrison's got 6 points. Williams looking around. And that time, also a missed shot. It's been all about Derek Favors for Utah. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We come back right after this. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder. Everybody wants to win, and there's no egos. Everybody has fun. We play together, we move the ball, we make sacrifices, and we enjoy getting stops.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kennard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in a shooting guard. So it's the Jazz now, after Reggie Jackson was able to get the triple. And Gobert kicks to Niang. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams passes to Zubac. Now, here's Kennard. Lets it go from the wing. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Utah leading. Harrison scanning the floor. And the rejection by Zubac. Pushing it up. And he slams it one-handed.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Niang. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Niang's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Marcus Morris. George is checked in for Reggie Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams.
Now, Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Clarkson against Kennard. Shots good by Clarkson.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's stolen, and they're pushing it up. Here's Harrison, and it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 4.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and Leonard gets it to go.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Conley dishes to Clarkson. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Count that one. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Paul George can be dangerous out in transition. Great job finishing there.
Here's Conley. Some solid defense from Ibaka. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road, but Coach Quinn Snyder said it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. The shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, Paul George concentrating through the contact and making sure he had a shooting window open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Conley finds Ingles. Inside, Bogdanovich left side. 6 to shoot. Conley with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now, here is George. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now Conley. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
For Utah, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And he knocks down the first one.
4th selection back in the 07 draft, Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
Derek Favors checked in for Joe Ingles. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley feeling it out. The dish to Gobert. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Take a look at Leonard. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
He misses the free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard on the wing, over Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Takes the 3. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Gobert with the block. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Morris is checked in for Nicholas Batum. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Harrison comes in for Clarkson. Utah's on defense. And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Harrison. He has 6. Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is, gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka, and Reggie Jackson subbed in for George. And he sinks the second. Here's Conley. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Favors finds Conley. Shot from 12. They get it again. And a missed layup. Clippers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Nobody near Leonard. Cans the shot from the wing. Leonard's got 15 points.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's Conley. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here is Conley, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Favors passes to Niang. Out to the right wing. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Conley.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Favors. O'Neal against Zubac. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Passes it to Favors. Here's Harrison, guarded by Jackson. The shot by Harrison, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. O'Neal against Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harrison. He has 6. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Leonard. Nobody near Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. The Williams? Only getting better with age,
Yeah,
Kenny.
I like that. NBA history. He's a walking bucket. Defender know what's coming. Still can't stop it. overweight Benny Johnson, Slick Watts. But he's top of the top.
I never heard of those
Jamal
players.
Crawford.
Never heard of those players. But his passing has also reached a new level. He's a master operator in that pick and roll.
Yeah, he is. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Gobert, Conley out there with Favors, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Bogdanovich in at the power forward position. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Kawhi Leonard on top, the fourth spot held by Paul George.
Between these two guys, it's been quite a month of thievery. Just look at the steals for them over that period of time.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here's Ibaka. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ingles passes to Bogdanovich. Fades back. Rebound by the Clippers. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Batum with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That sends Nicholas Batum to the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Utah trailing here. Kicks it to Ingles. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 4. Here's Conley. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. And he makes good on the layup. Leonard's got 17 now.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside, George. Leonard against Ingles. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Here's Batum. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now, here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Gobert dishes to Ingles. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. It's good.
That's a pretty impressive finish for Montrezl Harrell.
Here is Conley. 8 points for him.
And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ingles with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 5. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 7.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Batum, again, Los Angeles.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Harrison. He's got 6. The pass to Clarkson. A three-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Beverly, and that one is good. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
That's all about balance there. You focus on the rim no matter what's happening around you, and Patrick Beverly knocks one down.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Jazz making a change here. Azubuike's checked in. Here's Harrison. Now Azubuike. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Jazz with another miss.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Azubuike, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Beverly. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Clarkson against George. Clarkson kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Ibaka. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run. George looking around. Ibaka down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 6. Here's Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Jackson, he's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. A free throw drops for Gobert.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jackson passes to Zubac. He kicks it to Williams. Now, here's Kennard. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Niang. He's got 8.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Jackson kicks to Williams. And the 3 off target.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the first one drops. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Clarkson. And the Clippers call time here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Clippers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course the Jazz, 8 games out.
And seeing where Utah is, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
Yeah, the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Jazz trail by 7. O'Neal with it. Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Williams. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
Here's Niang. He's got 8. The teardrop falls in. Niang's got 10 points in the game.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Outside Jackson. Back to Williams. Morris outside. Back to Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Leonard, he's checked in for Kennard. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Williams. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And here's Leonard from 3. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. Aston Niang. Clarkson bounce pass. Favors against Williams. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Clippers leading by 8. Jackson passes to Zubac. Conley against Williams.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Zubac. No points in the game yet for him. Williams up on top. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Well, he's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Passes it to Niang. Clarkson dishes to Conley. Puts up a 3, and the rejection by Zubac. Williams against Clarkson. Count it.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. George is checked in for the Clippers. And a switcher also for Utah. Ingles is checked in.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Now here's Conley. He's got 8. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Unloads from 9. Hits the front of the rim and out. And George now top of the key. Outside Williams. Here's Leonard. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, being aggressive in the painted area, you love the attacking element that Kawhi Leonard brings to the game.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Paul George. Baca is out there with Morris. Then it's Williams. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's George. That shot off the mark. So Utah will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. They grab their own miss. And Favors kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. This one for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Now here's Williams. At the elbow, it's George. Shoots over Clarkson. George, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. Now Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
George passes to Ibaka. Kicks to Williams. Right side, Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Williams against Conley. The pass to Clarkson from deep three-point range, and Utah another 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. And a switcher also for Utah. As Azubuike's checked in. Beverly finds Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Beverly. On the wing, George. And he nails that one right through the net.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Now, here's Ingles. Clarkson taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And George gets it to go.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
And here's Clarkson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Leonard. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. And there it is for him. Batum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. They get it back. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Now here's Leonard.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Leonard against Ingles. Pulls up on the elbow. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leading by 5. Over in the corner, Batum fires the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Utah's on defense. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Gobert dishes to Conley. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Clarkson. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Leonard against Ingles. Leonard attacking. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
The Clippers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clarkson against Ibaka.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Utah's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Conley with it. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Leonard. Now the Clippers moving it up. George with the ball.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Beverly against Conley. Clarkson on the wing. Takes a 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Batum, and Batum throws it down.
Well, that's a nice dime from Patrick Beverly there, distributing the ball from the point guard position.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This guy's a gamer.
Throw good, Clarkson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Clarkson.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard from 13 feet. It goes down. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
With the tip, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Leonard. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Had the space there, but it's offline. And now Utah, fast break. They double him with George. Ingles passes to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Clippers in the lead. To the paint. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
Now, here's Clarkson. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the rejection by Ibaka. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Beverly dishes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 6. 44 seconds left in the game. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingles finds Clarkson. Outside Conley. To the middle. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovic. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard. At the line for
2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
They need this. The shot by Oni, no good. Here's Beverly. So the Clippers with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, you all turned it on down the stretch, so what was the difference?
You started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
Well, that led to a win, man, and I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time